Announcing the commencement of the first purge.
I want you to change the world, and don't think that this is going to happen peacefully or you can do it alone. We need to kill the rich. You get out there, you use your weapons, and you rip Washington apart. You hunt down the billionaires, the bank bosses, the CEOs, the scumbags and the liars, the governors, the lobbyists, the senators, because they're all the same, and you hang them.
Just remember all the good the purge does.
Good morning, everyone. It is May 25th, 2018, and I am Eric. I'm here at the DC Clothesline once again. Drought conditions in the Southwest are so bad that they are already being compared to the Dust Bowl of the 1930s. You might recall that sometime back I made a video regarding a possible food shortage, and the reason is, number one, the southernmost part of Canada has experienced high levels of snow out of season, and the northern top part of the United States as well. Then you add to that excessive rain in some areas and drought conditions in others. Well, you have what I would call a recipe for disaster. This drought has been ongoing for a while. Of course, Texas saw the hurricane and saturated the Texas soil, along with all the contaminants that were, in the households and the cars and the industrial parks and so on. So any food coming from that area will likely be very contaminated. And I try to watch for anything that can cause, cause shit to hit the fan. Can cause an apocalypse. And I think this is probably one of them. So, the worst drought to hit the Southwest in decades continues to grow even worse, and many are already comparing this current crisis to the Dust Bowl days of 1930s. Agricultural production is way down, major rivers are running dry, and horses are dropping dead from a lack of water. The epicenter of this drought is where the states of Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico all come together. But it is also devastating areas north of North Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas as well. Portions of 7 states are already at the highest level of drought on the scale that scientists use, and summer won't even start for about another 2 months. If we don't start seeing some significant rainfall, it won't be too long before massive dust storms start devastating the entire region. The mainstream media is finally beginning to wake up and start reporting on this crisis, and some reporters are choosing to make a direct comparison between this drought and the Dust Bowl conditions during the Great Depression. Drought conditions are so severe across much of the Southwest that they rival those during the disastrous Dust Bowl period of the 1930s, when severe dust storms killed livestock and caused crops to fail. Oklahoma State climatologist Gary McManus said some of the climatological stations in the western part of this, or of his state, have recorded less than 2 inches of rain since October. Some of these stations are pegging the driest 7 to 8 months on record for those locations, he said. If you're not familiar with the Dust Bowl period, you should be able to find a good documentary online to watch. It was one of the most painful periods in American history, and we could be right on the verge of a repeat. Those who have followed my work for an extended period of time know that I have been warning about a return of Dust Bowl conditions, and now it is actually happening. The flow of the Colorado River is way, way down, and in some areas the Rio Grande has already dried up completely. And by the way, there's been tidal recession in the Mississippi. So, don't think that because Donald Trump is president, don't think that because we're not at war with North Korea yet, don't think that because we're not storming Iran yet, that everything is okay. Because everything is not okay. Everything is getting worse and worse and worse. And before you know it, we will wake up one day, and everything we know, everything we love, everything, all of our comforts, all of our way of life will be gone. And what will remain is a war between the American people over the remaining resources. Hope you all have a great day. Kill the state before the state kills you.